Hey guys, it's your boy M.K.S here, back with another video. I was thinking earlier because when I couldn't sleep in the morning, I was going to make a few videos, but as I mentioned before a long time ago, I do worry if or wonder whether and worry whether or if so I'm slurring on my words again. People get too many notifications for my videos if I make too many. So I wonder if there's a way you could subscribe without getting too many notifications. So maybe you could turn the notifications off if there are too many, but still say subscribed and like videos and stuff like that. So anyway, I thought I'd get that point out of the way. But there's a school I support, which I mentioned again a while back, for any new subscribers or viewers, called Rare Gem School, which is apparently the first dyslexia-friendly school in Kenya, in the whole of Kenya, and possibly at the moment it's still the only one. And so anyway, I thought I'd talk about some ideas about supporting this school which I've visited as well myself. And it's not exclusively for dyslexics. They also help migrants and refugees. I'd love for Nancy, who's the head of the school, the NGO for the school, to the head of the NGO to explain about the school in her own words, really, because I suppose I'm stealing her thunder, as they say. But if I explain it, but whilst I'm on this topic, it's basically her son is dyslexic and also her nephew, but her twin sister Phyllis, when her son was dyslexic, she blamed the schools for not being able to teach him to read or write as well as other students. Whereas with Nancy, she was a teacher, so she couldn't really blame anyone. So she did a bit of research and she found out about dyslexia. So she founded her own NGO without any experience or anything like that. So she's done a really good job at supporting this or founding this school and keeping it going for so long. And I hope it continues to do well, as I hope to come to. And I hope, as I say, these videos are about raising awareness of this school around the world, and also for people in Kenya and across Africa and Asia to hopefully even work together and learn about dyslexia. Yeah. So anyway, so I'm just worried about if I've got enough charge on my laptop. It doesn't seem to be plugged in as planned for some reason. Anywho, sorry. So I better check this is plugged in, otherwise I'll be cut off in between the video. So the disadvantage of going live. Anyway, I will be back in 1 minute. Live and unedited. Anyway, I just hope it is charging. For some reason it doesn't seem to be plugged in. Oh my gosh. TV bloopers. I shall be back. Anywho, hoping for the best. Why is this not charging? As I say, the perils of going live. Anywho, sorry, cracking on. So number one, I would love to, as I say, raise awareness of the school around the world so that hopefully people find out about it. And I'll share a link in the comment section or in the tags, preferably both, so that hopefully people can find out about Rare Gem, and hopefully making videos of this like this will help to raise the profile. Number two, I hope for people around the world to learn about school and the charity and the organisation, Dyslexia Organisation Kenya, so that they can, so hopefully as many charitable people around the world as possible will support it. Number three, I never wish to force anyone to support any charities or any causes or anything like that. So I hope it will be done by people's own personal choice of doing so. So I hope it will be by free will, and people being able to choose, as I say. And I do generally, when I meet people, I do generally wish to talk about charities like Rare Gem and Dyslexia Organisation Kenya and things like that. But at the same time, I don't wish to. I wish to do so in a way that's not overwhelming. So if anyone can offer any suggestions in the comments to talk about how I can talk about charities and fundraise without being overwhelming or basically irritating people or coming across that I am sort of forcing or anything like that, because I think it should be done out of free will. But hopefully people will choose out of their own free will to support the school, especially like people with dyslexia, for instance, or people who have an interest in supporting Africa. Number four, on that note, I think that dyslexic people have great strengths, and people with dyslexia, ADHD, and other neurodiverse conditions, but sometimes they're not recognised, or most of the time they're not recognised, in fact, if ever, by the academic system. Very rarely are they recognised. So I think that is that dyslexic, if you support dyslexic people and young people as well, which are the future, in many ways, young people are the future, and dyslexics are a large part of that. And dyslexic people, I think, when they're empowered, can solve problems and work on so many great things. So I think it'd be great to focus a lot on their strengths, whilst acknowledging they might be weaker in other areas like reading, writing, and sometimes arithmetic and things like that. And hopefully, as I say, people across Kenya will find out about dyslexia as well, and other neurodiverse conditions or learning disabilities, and what the term neurodiverse means and things like that. Number five, again, I hope making videos like this will raise the profile, and I hope to listen to Nancy and others about what their goals are for Rare Gem, and to encourage Kenyans to learn about, as I say, neurodiversity generally. In the past, I talked about sharing ideas or videos or things from YouTube, motivational videos or things like for people with dyslexia and ADHD specifically. But I think if other people who don't have learning disabilities learn about dyslexia as well, they can also see many of the positives of supporting dyslexics. So hopefully that will encourage them to invest in dyslexics and see what strengths they have for the future. Number six, I hope that also for, as I often mention, like I know Italian football can be quite prejudiced and things like that, but I hope for Italian teams to fund and have fundraising matches and perhaps improve relations with Kenya and the rest of Africa as well as Asia, and support learning disabled schools in Africa and Asia as well. On that note, and donate things like football kits and things like that. Number seven, similar for Celtic, which does a lot of work for charity as well. I hope they will donate things like football kits as well as football kits, and fundraise to help them to have football pitches, sports facilities, both indoor and outdoor, and things like that, as well as like technology, access to technology, and things like that, and training and things like that. Number eight, on that note, I would love for Rare Gem to have as well as other schools for dyslexics, especially as well as schools generally across Africa, especially for those with learning disabilities, to have access to tech training, and also to have access to PCs, laptops, tech training, where they can learn about tech as well as not just have access to that tech, but also learn about it and build faster internet access across Africa, and to have, as I say, indoor football pitches or sports facilities, and also outdoor sports facilities and things like that as much as possible. Number nine, I hope to share or listen to rather, and read information and hear from information by other people with learning disabilities to inspire the gems, as we call them, and also to help Rare Gem to network with other dyslexia-friendly schools across Africa, Asia, Ireland, and the rest of the world, have as many and see ways in which there are certain methods that dyslexic people can learn to read. So I hope people will share that information with myself and that I can in turn share it with Reg M, or they can find out. As I say, I hope to post a link, so hopefully they'll find out in the comment section and things like that about ways to support the school and offer advice as well as funding as much as possible. I mean, if you go on the website and things like and look on the YouTube channel and things like, then you will be able to miss the middleman, I think myself, and support the school directly. So if you do so, I'd love to hear from it as well, because I suppose the way it benefits me is I feel good supporting the school. So, but at the moment, but at the same time, it is the most important thing is the students. And number 10, again, I hope that people across Kenya, in Kenya and across Africa, will see that. By supporting young people, they are a large part of the future, and also by supporting dyslexic people have, and people with ADHD and autism have a lot of strengths. Again, neurodiverse people, or learn disabled, or special needs people, or whatever you call them. Though they might not be the best, we might not be the best academically. We have a lot of strengths, I feel, to offer. So I think that it's sort of killing two birds with one stone in a way, because by supporting people with dyslexia in the future as well as them becoming empowered and being able to lead productive lives, they will also be able to help other people with their strengths like problem solving and things like that. And also, it's also killing two birds with one stone in a way, because I love to support my fellow learning disabled people, but especially in former colonies as an anti-imperialist. Anyway, sorry if the video was a bit long and I had a few technical issues, but I'll try and get them solved for the next video. And I'm out. Peace and love.